Hello, guys. Hello, my beautiful and amazing people. How you all doing? Greetings to you all according to your time zone. I'm live, guys. Join in, guys. Let's discuss. It's been a while I came on live. It's been some months I came on live video. Join in, guys. Let's discuss. So, guys, there's something that has been going on for some time now between this actress called Evans Okoro. I don't know if most of you know her, but I know that some of you probably knows who she is. Actress Evans Okoro. She's popularly called Del Del. Yes, that's her nickname. She's popularly called Del Del. So there's something that has been happening between she and her ex-husband for some time now. Though I don't know if they are now officially divorced, but I know that they are separated according to her. So, guys, please help me hit on the like button. Help me hit on the like button, guys. Give this video some thumbs up and also share this live video. You can support me by sending me super chat and super thanks to enable me to keep coming live. Yeah, give this video some thumbs up, guys. Make una like this video, my beautiful and amazing people. So, like as I was saying, actress Evans Okoro and her ex-husband have been having some gbasgbos. Hi, Johanna. Hi, welcome to this live video. Welcome to this live video. You can send me a super chat to keep encouraging me to do more live video, to come on live regularly. Hi, welcome everybody. Please give this video some thumbs up. Click on the like button, guys. Click on the like button. Boo. Hi, Ba Tuhan. Welcome to this live video. So, like I was saying, actress Evans Okoro and her ex-husband are having some gbasgbos. So, she got married to this guy whose name is Chibuzo Erikife from Anambra State. Batuhan, I'm from Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian from the eastern part of Nigeria. I'm an Igbo girl. Yes, are you? Batuhan. I'm in Nigeria. Where are you from? Welcome to my live video. Please help me hit on the like button, guys. Hit on the like button. Hit on the like button. Hit on the like button, guys. Why are you people not liking the live video? Why are you guys not clicking on the like button? Why are you guys not clicking on the like button? Hit on the like button, guys. So, like I was saying, actress Evans Okoro and her ex-husband, Chibuzo Erikife from Anambra State, both got married 5 months ago. That should be in the month of March this year. So she got married to Chibuzo, who is from Anambra State, 5 months ago, shortly after her friend and colleague, actress Rubio Jacko, did her traditional marriage. So not long after actress Rubio Jacko did her traditional marriage, Evans Okoro released some videos and pictures on social media to tell us that she's now married. Her ex-husband is from Anambra State. The guy is known as Prince of Dollar, you know. So everybody was happy for her, including myself. I did a video here in my channel where I congratulated her, wish her all the best. That should be in the month of March. So immediately after she released pictures and videos of their traditional marriage, some people from the guy's village started sending Evans Okoro messages that the guy she's with is a gold digger, that the guy just came out of Kirikiri not quite long, according to what they told her in the month of March, that the guy just came out of Kirikiri not up to 1 month before he got married to her. They told her that the guy was once married, that is not a responsible man, that is a gold digger, that it was as a result of his irresponsible nature that his first wife ran away with their son. You know, they told Eva Sokoro back then that the guy has duped a lot of ladies, that what he does is to go online, is to move about looking for rich ladies that have money, and he will now dupe them of their hard money in the disguise that he wants to marry them. These people from Evans Okoro's ex-husband's village actually brought out receipts. Remember, guys, this was happening shortly after their traditional marriage. So, Evans Okoro back then didn't believe what most people told her about her ex-husband. She too started dragging online in-laws in the name that they do not want her to get married, that they are enemies of progress, that in fact wherever she enter she no dey come out again, she's married, she's not married, and blah 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 blah. You know, one thing I fought her in all of this, I do not really fought her for falling into the wrong hands, because it can happen to anybody. That's just the truth. All these narcissist men and gold diggers, I don't know how they do it, but they usually go for successful, empathic, strong, and responsible women. So the only area where I fought Evans Okoro was she dragging people when they started telling her that she should calm down and understand the reason why this guy is married to her. Instead of, because she the truth is that she publicized her marriage with this chibuzo of a guy. She showcased the guy so much on social media. She gave the guy fame, she gave the guy publicity. The guy became known on social media, his followers increased. Even her in-laws, her mother-in-law and her father-in-law, she gave them fame. She was taking her sister-in-law everywhere. She would go to market where her husband's mother says, to do adverts for the mother. She was just all over the place, you know, talking about her marriage on social media. I feel like she was doing all that out of excitement as somebody that newly got married, but just that she didn't know where to draw the line back then. She overdid it, and it was so fast. So people started advising her that she should calm down and study the guy to know the reason why he got married to her. So not long after she got married to this guy, 2 months later, that should be in the month of June. Was it in the month of June or in the month of July? Just 2 3 months later into the marriage, she cried that and told us that the marriage is over, that the guy never loved her, that is not whom she thought he was, that he didn't come for marriage, that the guy is a gold digger, that the guy came for her money, that it has been hell, this, that in fact the guy is planning to buy her, that she has written a petition against the guy in Asaba. She said a whole lot. During the time that she cried out on social media, there was a time that she and her husband traveled to Lagos. They went to visit her husband's cousin, who is a hotelier. The husband's cousin owns a hotel. So Evans Okoro said that she did an influencing job for her husband's cousin. So because the man happens to be brother-in-law. She said she didn't really charge him the way she ought to charge him as a celebrity. Like, I influencing the price she charged the guy for the influencing job in order to promote his hotel, to influence, to advertise his hotel. She didn't charge him the way she ought to charge him. So at the end of the day, according to her husband's cousin gave her some money, which is not up to her fee. Her husband's cousin gave her some money and also gave her husband Chibuzo some money. She said that the money her husband's cousin gave to her husband was bigger than what he gave to her. But at the end of the day, her husband insisted that she should give him her own money to keep for her. So she told the husband no, she refused, and went to POS to pay the money into her account. Then it resulted to a misunderstanding. Her husband became mad at her for not giving her for not giving him her own money to keep for her. Instead, she went to a POS and paid the money into her account. She said, as at the time that she cried out in the month of July that the marriage is over, she said that um from the time that she left Lagos, which should be like 2 3 weeks to when she cried out, she said her husband has not called her, that the guy keeps mileage, that whenever she refused to give him money, he will not want to touch her, that the husband can keep mileage from now till Jesus come. She complained a lot. She said she has done everything possible, everything within her power, everything humanly possible to make the marriage work, but the marriage is not working, that she's tired, that the shoe she bought is not her size, and she thought earlier on that the shoe is her size, but unfortunately the shoe isn't her size, that she wants to leave the marriage, that the marriage is over, that she's doing the video for the whole world to know what is going on, that her ex-husband was planning to waylay her. I'm trying to use a coded word here, guys, because of YouTube policy. That her ex-husband was trying to waylay her, that he was threatening to buy her back then. That is the reason why she had to cry out, and she has written a petition against him. So when she cried out, a lot of people started giving her some backlash, that, you see, initially when she got married to this guy in the month of March, people from the guy's village in Teje village, the guy, her ex-husband, is from the same village with Yule Dochie. Guys, you people know that Yule Dochie is from Nteji in Anambra State. That is where Evans Okoro's ex-husband also came from. So when she cried out in the month of July, people started telling her that when she posts videos and pictures of this guy on social media and told us that she's now married to the guy, she carried the marriage on her head. She was going everywhere, marriage, marriage, marriage. She gave the guy publicity, gave the guy fame so quickly, without she coming down to study the guy, to know the reason why the guy got married to her. Instead of her to calm down, according to what people told her back then, she started insulting people, that they are enemies of progress, that they do not want her to get married. So this outburst took place. Johanna, I did like you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to my live video. So this outburst took place in the month of July, guys. She became depressed. I felt for her, because Eva Okoro happens to be one actress in the Nollywood industry that has suffered. The lady went through a lot to make her money. She came from a very, very humble background. She has hustled. Actress Eva Okoro, the lady has hustled, that actress, and she's still hustling. She's the light of her family. She went through a lot to get to the level she is. It's so painful. If you're a single girl, please, if you're a single girl that is successful, that is doing well for yourself on an average level, be very, very careful when it comes to settling down, because I don't know why in this our generation we have so many men that are gold diggers, so many men that are not ready to work, so many men that are not ready to hustle. Dixon, hello, welcome to my live video. Please help me hit on the like button. Hit on the like button. You can send me super chats to keep encouraging me to do more live video. So I don't know why in my generation, because when I was growing up as a child, what is happening um what is happening around the institution of marriage is not what was happening back then. So many men in this generation are not ready to work. So many men in this generation are gold diggers. Most of them are just going about looking for successful women to dupe in the disguise of marriage. Most of them have turned themselves into princesses. Most of them are chalugos, princesses. I don't know why it's like that. Why are men becoming lazy? Why are they not ready to take up the mantle? It's a mantle that God gave to them. God, who is the founder, who is the originator of marriage, who instituted the institution of marriage, said it clearly. In fact, marital roles in the Bible are clearly defined. God said that a man, God said in the Bible, Hakima, thank you. God said that a man is the head of his home. When it comes to the institution of marriage, a man is the head of his home. Husbands are supposed to be the head of their home. A woman is a helpmeet. And it's not just by you answering, I'm a head, I'm a head, I'm a head. Ọ bụrụ ị na-ekwu that ịbụ head n'ọnụ, no be to answer head for mouth. It comes with leadership. And as a good leader, you ought to be responsible. One of the qualities of a good leader is becoming responsible, is responsibility. The reason why it looks, is it that it looks, or that's the sad reality? The fact it's a sad, it's not like it looks. The reason why so many marriages are packing up every day here in Africa, most especially in Nigeria, is because of the irresponsible behavior of most men. I did not say all. Most men of this generation are not responsible. Most of them are irresponsible when it comes to the institution of marriage. They are not ready to take up responsibility. They are not ready to become men of their home. How can you, as a man who claims to be the head of your home, you went to a woman's father's house to get married to her, you paid bride price, then you brought her into your house, and then at the end of the day, you want the woman to assume your responsibility, you want the woman to take up your own responsibility, forgetting that the woman also have her own responsibility. Okay, the only responsibility that men have to play, which is providing, just to provide. That's the only, provide, which is the major responsibility a man has to play. Just that responsibility. Most men are finding it difficult to fulfill that responsibility of becoming a provider of their home, to provide in their home, to provide for their wife and children. That single responsibility. Meanwhile, in this generation, women also work. It is a woman that is going to carry a child in her belly for good 9 months. At the end of the day, she will push the child, or she goes through CS. She will run the home. She will clean, cook, take care of the children alongside with her work or her business. Then just for the man, you as a man, just for you to provide, you are finding it difficult. Most of our lazy African men, they accompany white people, forgetting that we are not whites. We are Africans. We have culture. It's only the negative aspect. It's only the negative lifestyle of Oyibo people that our African men are copying. That aspect that Oyibo people used to do 50-50 with their wives, that is the only thing our Nigerian men copied from them. You want your wife to do 50-50 with you, and at the end of the day, you want to still claim the head of the family. If your wife should do 50-50 with you, that means both of you are now mates. Meanwhile, it ought not to be so, because according to the hierarchy of marriage, you as a man is the head. The fact that you are the head doesn't mean that your wife is inferior to you. No. If you are not taking up responsibility of your own, you are not providing, you are not carrying out the qualities of being a head, of being the head of the family, of being a husband, then how do you expect the woman to submit to you? Most men that are crying everywhere on social media that these generational women are no longer submissive, most of them do not want to submit to their husband. Go and check out those men that are crying everywhere on social media that their wives do not want to submit to them, are men that are not manly. I said what I said. Oh yes. These are men that are not carrying out their primary responsibilities in their homes. Probably they are doing 50-50 with their wives. In fact, some of them do not even have a job. Sometimes the woman carries the whole responsibility of the marriage. She carries all the weight of the marriage on her shoulder. Most of them does not even work. The woman will be the one to go out there to hustle. She will pay school fees for the children, pay house rent, feed the children, utility, everything is on her. Then at the end of the day, you as a man will not say that my wife does not want to submit to me. She's not submissive. She's disrespectful. Ezioku. What most of them does now is that they will target. Currently now, I know of a guy who is in the DM of some Nigeria girls. Is currently in the DM of some Nigeria girls telling their cock and bull story. This guy is not here in Nigeria. Is based abroad. He has wasted more than 10 years of his life abroad without achieving anything. This same issue that happened between actress Evans Okoro and her husband was the same thing that happened between that guy and one Nigeria girl whom he came and deceived. He lied to the girl. In fact, narcissists, all these players, narcissists, gold diggers, all of them are blatant liars. Because Evans Okoro said that Chibuzo Erikife is a blatant liar, that everything he told her are all lies. He doesn't have truth in his mouth. All of them have the same pattern. They don't have truth in their mouth. That was how that one came, deceived one girl into marriage. One of the ways to know a narcissist, a player, a gold digger is that when they meet you today, everything they're always on a speed. They're always moving very, very fast. When they meet you today, they will start talking about marriage today. Tomorrow they want marriage. They meet you today, they'll start talking about marriage. They want you guys to get married tomorrow. Next tomorrow they will start talking about joint accounts, because they have weighed you before they come to you. Usually you are a successful girl, you are doing something for yourself, not necessarily that you are a multi-millionaire or a billionaire. When they meet you today, they will start talking about marriage. Tomorrow they want a joint account. On the third day they want to get you pregnant. They want to trap you forever, so that by the time you finally discover that they are a fools, that they have, like, when you discover them for who they are, by that time it's already too late, according to their own calculation. Because by the time a woman has already given birth for a man, it's usually very hard for her to all part of that marriage. So narcissists, gold diggers, players, fools, they are always running very, very fast. They want to trap the woman. If not that there's something wrong with you as a man, if not that you as a man, you're a good digger, there's something, everything wrong with you, why will you meet a woman today, then tomorrow you are telling her that she should um change the document of all her property to your name? Because that was one of the Cry that was one of the things that Evans Okoro complained about Chibuzo, her ex-husband. The lady, this actress Evans Okoro, guys, she has built a house for her father in the village. She has built a house for her mother in Asaba. Her mother resides in Asaba. She has built a house for herself. The house where she was living before she got married, she's the owner of the house. Then she was building another house. I think the project is still ongoing. She's not through with the house. She was building her fourth house before she got married to this Chibuzo. According to her, she said that Chibuzo told her that why was she telling the world that she was the one building the house? That she's supposed to tell the world that he is the one building the house. The Chibuzo wanted her to change all her documents, the documents to all her landed property to his name. This thing happened barely 3 months into the marriage. Just 3 months. The marriage was the marriage even up to 3 months? Just 3 months of marriage. 1 2 3 3 months. Tell me if that guy is not a goody guy, if he didn't come for a mission, if he doesn't have an ulterior motive. Just 3 months of marriage, you have already started telling her that she should change all her documents to your name. Why is she telling the world that she's the one building a house? you know just 3 months. Such a man did not come for marriage. He has a mission. He came for something. That one that is based abroad, that is currently telling some Nigeria girls in their DM cock and bull stories, deceiving them, lying the way he deceived one girl into marriage. When the girl discovered him for we, is the girl around 440. How can a man, if okay, in Nigeria here, we know that we have problem of unemployment. There is no job. Let's put it that way. How can you as a man, because I'm not understanding it, if I'm beginning to think that perhaps such a man is cursed. There's something seriously wrong with such a man. You managed, and this guy, that guy that is based abroad, that has wasted more than 10 years of his life abroad without achieving nothing, is from a very very humble background. You know yourself too well that you came from a very very, not just humble. Guys, you people know that poverty pass poverty, rich is past riches. That guy is from a very 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 very, look at the adjective, very 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 humble background and extremely poor background. He managed to leave Nigeria. Instead of him to go and hustle his way at that Ghana that is in DM of so many Nigeria girls telling their cockaboo stories, his parents are suffering big time in the village. Is from an extremely poor background, very 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 poor background. He left Nigeria, opportunity that so many of our Nigeria guys here are praying for. He had such opportunity, went abroad. Instead of him to go and hustle, there are job opportunity there. It's not like Nigeria that there's no work. There are job, legitimate job. I'm not cut out for anything that is not legitimate. Legal job, so long as it is something legal, it is something legitimate that you can do to make money. Why not? Instead of him to hustle his way out of poverty, out of suffering, to change the narrative, he would rather fold his hand, cross his hand and leg, be rubbing pink lips, using organic cream. He even uses cream more than some ladies. As I am now, I rarely use cream. That guy uses cream, he uses cosmetics more than some women. Time that you ought to use to go and hustle as a man, you will use it to be gallivanting, looking for supply, narcissists, looking for supply, looking for the rich ladies to dupe. Lied to her, was playing even so young. He's already in his mid 40s. Meanwhile, his parents are suffering in the village. One thing all these gold diggers, narcissists, when they find their way. Hello, hello, Van. Welcome to my live video. Welcome to my live video. Please help me hit on the like button. Give this video some thumbs up. So, aside the fact that these gold diggers, narcissist men are so lazy, whenever they find out, whenever they finally find their way, they finally married to, because they do not get married for partnership, they do not get married for companionship, they get married for their own selfish interests. They do not see their partners as partners, they see their partners as slaves. Just the same thing that this actress Evans Okoro's husband did to her. Why the lady is hustling? How can a woman have strength to make money more than a man? It's crazy when I ponder over it. You as a man that God gave natural strength, a woman go can't get power past you. Our generational men say that they are princesses, they are chalugos. So now woman go get energy to make money pass man wey get natural muscle, natural power. Eh? As a word that you are the one that is how they behave. That one now that is based abroad, now what he wanted that the girl that he deceived into marriage, what he wanted her to do is similar to wanted her to also do. He wanted the girl to remain here in Nigeria, be hustling, footing bees, telling his family members, telling the world that he's an odogu, until the fact naturally once a guy is not is based abroad, there is this notion that okay, the guy is doing well, even though some of them are as lazy as whatever you can think of. It will not be disguising, using abroad to cover up that after all he's based abroad. So why the girl is so, he will not be taking the glory, be claiming that he's the one footing her, he's the one taking responsibility. Family is poor family will not be angry at the girl that she's the one eating all the money. Meanwhile, the girl is hustling for herself. Oh. That is the same thing that Evans Okoro's husband wanted to do to the girl, to give the world an image that he was the one building the house. In Biodogo, now they sponsor the girl. Then they will not make the woman feel like she's nothing, she's not hardworking, she can't make a dime for herself. Meanwhile, they are the ones that are as lazy as whatever you can think of. The time that you as a man is supposed to use to go and hustle, especially when you know the kind of family you come from, especially when you know your background, like that gold digger now that has wasted 10 years of his life abroad, that is currently looking for more suppliers since the guy deceived has discovered him for who he is. Just because he had and one lady has over 30 of land, one lady that is a manager to one real estate company, he started going to get at use it to gallivant, looking for suppliers, looking for rich ladies to dupe. Can't you use that same lady to go and hustle? Can't you use that same time to go and hustle? Are suffering in the village. Gosh, man. So now, 2 days ago, Evans Okoro said she she cried out and said that her ex-husband has refused to let her be ever since she separated from him, because she said that they are both separated. She said the guy has refused to let her be. The guy has been throwing shades at her, throwing tantrums, that she can no longer handle it. You know, she said that that guy, just 2 weeks into the marriage, Chibuzo Erikife, made her life miserable, that he did everything to frustrate her, that he didn't come for marriage, he never loved her, that he had a mission. She said good and fine, she has given him fame, made him famous on social media, his social media account has skyrocketed and all that. She's not bothered. But if the guy keeps throwing tantrums at her, that she's going to come out to tell her story. Gold diggers everywhere. The achalu goes everywhere. They just carry blockers. Meanwhile, they be princesses. What makes you a man is the ability for you to take up responsibility. That is what makes a real man that's what makes you a real man, the ability for you to take up responsibility. Naturally, women are created to look up. So if you as a man, your wife cannot look up to you, it means that you are a failure. You are failed totally. You are failed. You do not know yourself. You are not supposed to be called a man, irrespective of the fact that you have two gigolos in between your laps. You are not supposed to be called a man if your wife cannot look up to you. In this generation, everybody is crying, marriage no dey work, marriage no dey work. How marriage want to work? When men have turned to princesses, they have all turned to achalugus. They have shifted their primary responsibility to women. So how marriage want to work? Is it possible for a responsible lady to be with an irresponsible man, all in the name of she wants to answer her missus before the society, all in the name of she wants to be seen and known as a married person? A responsible lady will condescend to be with an irresponsible man wey no get thinking faculty, a man that you cannot ask question and you will get an answer, a man that when you are confused, you are in distress, you cannot look up to and say this is what I'm going through, this is what I'm going through, and the man will give you an answer. He does not have solution to anything, no idea, nothing. The only thing in his brain is how to be hunting for rich ladies, how to be hunting for supplies. That's the only thing he's thinking of. That's the only vision. That's the only purpose he has in life. He doesn't have vision, he doesn't have purpose, no aim, no objective, he doesn't have drive. The only vision he has in life is to be gallivanting, looking for rich ladies to deceive. Once he meets that rich lady that he has already mapped out his plan, his aim and objective of coming into her life, of getting married to her, is not because he's interested in the marriage, is to dupe her of her added money, is to dupe her of her properties. The first stage is that he will start love bombing the lady. He will mirror her very well. At that initial phase, they will mirror the woman and pretend that pretend that they both have same goals, same visions in life, just to get her. Then when they finally get the woman, and when the woman is not theirs, they'll start misbehaving. The next thing, they want to control your life. Most of them want to cut you off your family and friends. They want to isolate you so that by the time they start dealing with you, you have nobody to run to. You have no backup. When Evans Okoro cried out some days ago that if her ex-husband does not stop dragging and throwing tantrums at her, she's going to come out to tell her story. Some people were now advising her that no marriage is perfect. She should try and go back to the man, that they can make up things. She even replied those that were advising her to go back to Chibuzo, that if she should go back to that man, her enemy is going to buy. Shebi una no like Evans Okoro, those people that are advising her to go back to Chibuzo. What exactly is she going back there to do? The marriage is not real. The guy didn't come for marriage, he came for a mission. He came to dupe her of her hard-earned money, everything the lady has worked for. He came to dupe her of everything she has labored for. He's not interested in marriage. He's a gold digger player. It is this is irresponsible behavior and his irresponsible nature that made his first wife to run away with their son. 440. And so many people that he has duped, because those people from his village that warned Evans Okoro when they both got married, they brought out receipts. He has duped a lot of ladies of their other money using marriage. I don't know why people are advising her to go back. I do not advise her to go back to him, because there's no way you can move forward when you are with such a person, as they do not have any purpose, any vision for their life. That is how they want to use their playful and nonsensical lifestyle to disrupt another person. If she's with that guy, she cannot function, because she said she was depressed for a very long time, of which is true. That's correct. She was very, very depressed. She went through depression. Depression is real. There there's this story of one lady. I think the lady runs is she I think she owns a real estate company. Fortunately, the lady is gone. Oh. May her soul rest in peace. The same incident of marrying a gold digger. That was how one gold digger of a guy got married to the lady. The lady died, I think July this year. Got married to the lady and made her life miserable. A beautiful young lady, I think she should be 34 years or be 35 years, that was doing well for herself. She has money, you know. She got married to this guy, and for the 1 year that they were both married, the guy made her life miserable. She recorded the whole incident and everything. At the end of the day, the lady died, took all her properties and money. The lady died in the month of July. The next month, the following month, which was the month of August, her ex-husband, is he ex? Her husband, the lady's husband, got married to a side chick. He did a societal wedding. What am I trying to say? A lot of women have died because of this kind of men. Evil men, they're everywhere. If you are a single lady that is doing well for yourself, you have a business, you have a job, you can take care of yourself, you are footing your bills. On an average, it doesn't mean that you have to be a multi-millionaire or you have to be a billionaire, but you are just, you at least you are up and doing, you can foot your bill, you are taking care of yourself, you have a business, you've bought some landed property, maybe you've bought some plot of land, you have your own house, you are just doing well for yourself on an average level. Be very, very careful, because you see this type, this Chibuzo, this Evans Okoro's ex-husband, his types are everywhere in Nigeria. Not just in Nigeria, we also have some of his types that are in abroad. Some of them will return this December. Those that will be able to those that can afford flight ticket to, maybe the person must have been saving since the past 2 years. They are everywhere in Nigeria. There are so many in this our generation. Gold diggers, sons of pharaohs. Hush. Be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Any man that you meet today, and the next thing the man is talking about marriage is rushing everything. The next thing he's talking about for you people to have a joint account. That's a for the gold digger. That guy that is based abroad that has wasted 10 years of his life, that came and deceived one girl. That was her. Just the same thing that this Evans Okoro's ex-husband did to her. The same way he told the Evans Okoro 2 months into the marriage for her to change all her properties, or for her to change the document to of her properties to his name. That was that same guy told the girl that he got married to, that they should both have a joint account. Meanwhile, They do not have a practical home. They do not have a practical home. The deal is that they were going to both be in same roof and all that. That was the deal. You that is based in Jericho, the lady is based is in the east. You are telling her that the both of you should have a joint account. When you people do not have a practical home, go digger. Go diggers everywhere. They always think that they are so smart that they can do every rubbish they want to do and get away with it. But one thing they do not know is that the woman or the lady that they messed up with might let go because of her good heart, because of her kind heart, because they always go after the kind of women they go for are women that are empathic, are hardworking, caring, that are forgiving. The woman might let go. The girl feel let go. She will let go. But the truth is that you are not going to go free. Karma will definitely cut up with you in a very hard way. You are based in Jericho. The lady you got married to is based in the east. You people are not under the same roof. Then you people do not have a practical home. You are telling the girl that you people should have a joint account. Go digger. The land that the lady bought, he wants to go and announce to his village people and to his family that he's the one that bought the land. Go digger. My advice to Evans Okoro, I know it hurts, it's not easy, but she should just try as much as possible. She should try, look for a way to overlook this her ex-husband. She shouldn't be replying the guy. Because the more she keeps replying him, the more this issue keep lingering. The more she keep replying the guy, the more visibility she keeps giving him. And if she dare comes out to tell her own side of the story, I am very, very sure that Chibuzo will not keep quiet. He will come out to lie because men are very good at lying. Men lie a lot. They don't care. They are very good at lying. He will come out to tell a lot of lies. So there's no need of her replying him. There's no need of her coming out to tell her own side of the story. We have heard the story enough. We don't hear the story. The one we had is enough. In order for her to hear. The more she keeps replying the guy, the more visibility she keeps giving him. He no care because he doesn't really have true feelings for the girl. He never loved her. He came for a mission. If she comes out now to tell her own side of the story, the guy will also come out to talk rubbish. He will just lie and form all manner of stories because that is how most guys behave. They don't even want to know. So my advice for her is to move on. I don't even know why she hasn't blocked that guy. The first thing she's supposed to do was to block that guy. She's supposed to block him everywhere, offline, online, everywhere. Block him so that she will not be seeing his posts, seeing his messages, all those rubbish that he does online. For her own mental health too. Because somebody that is not emotionally sound, if you are not emotionally fit as a woman, you'll not be able to function. Because the Evans Okoro is very, very emotional. Women are naturally emotional, but she's the type that has a soft heart. I remember the other time that she came online and started crying that people should stop talking about her marriage. People should stop talking about her ex-husband, that she's depressed, she can't sleep. Anybody that knows Evans Okoro, help me to share this live video so that it's going to get to her. Tell her to block Chibuzo. And that story she wants to come out to tell the whole world. She said she wants to come and tell her own side of the story. There is no need for that. The one we have had is enough. There is no need for any story. They'll not tell any story. If you come out to tell your own side of the story, Chibuzo will also come out to cook up lies. Men lie a lot. They lie a lot. And by the time he comes out now to cook up lies, some people will believe him. So it is better you ignore him. If you have not blocked him, block him. Block him on social media. Block him offline. Disconnect from him totally. And just keep mute. It's a phase. This too shall pass. You will overcome. You will definitely overcome. This phase will pass, but that is if you handle it the way you ought to. By not giving him visibility, by not giving him audience, by not responding to his tantrums. Stop responding to him. Overlook him. It is painful, very, very painful. He might think that he's a player, he might think that he's smart, but karma awaits him. Karma awaits him. The first wife discovered him for who he is. He came for you. Who did not know who he was, and now you have discovered him for who he is. He's currently in the DM of some other girls. Karma will meet him very soon. So there's no need of you coming out to tell your own side of the story. Do not come out to tell your own side of the story, because trust bloggers. They will do their job. Bloggers will analyze. Can you imagine? She said that 2 weeks into the marriage, Chibuzo made her life miserable. Once you are not giving in to their requests, once they start making demands, once they introduce control, and you are not giving in to their requests, the next thing is abuse. They want to make your life miserable. So that is what I have to say to Evans Okoro. There is no need of you coming out to say your own side of the story. There is no need for that. There is no need for that. Nobody is above mistake. Like, you made a mistake, you are not the first. It can happen to anybody. You just have to move on. Block Chibuzo, block him. Block him. Disconnect from him. You have to disconnect from him emotionally. That is the best way for you to heal. That the last time we did a video, I said that you people still communicate. You don't want a situation whereby the both of you will be enemy. You want a situation whereby if you guys meet somewhere or see each other in the future, you can still hug and greet. You still communicate to his parents. You still communicate to his siblings. You and him communicate once in a while. Me, I was just looking at you. You alone said that you are very fragile. You said that you are very emotional. You said you have been going through depression, that people should stop talking about your marriage. The same you are the same person that came out to tell us that you still communicate with him. Okay, what for? Is it that you are still interested in him? How can you heal? How can you come out of the manipulation when you are still communicating with him? I know that his parents did not wrong you, but the truth of the matter is that it was never meant to be. It was never meant to be. So there's no need of you keeping any relationship with them. There's no need of you communicating with them or communicating with the guy in question, you don't know that he's a very manipulative person. Before he came into your life, he has already scripted out everything he's going to do. It's a script. He has scripted out everything he's going to do. It's a script. Anything that make you to come out to tell your own side of the story, oh my god, it is finished. It is actually because you are always talking about him. That is the reason why it looks as if this your marriage issue is still fresh on the media space. But immediately you block him, if you block him and stop replying to his tantrums, you stop replying to his dragging, you stop communicating with him, everybody will definitely forget the whole issue. Everybody will forget about it, and before you know, you discover that you have overcome. But if you keep talking about it, keep giving the nigger, keep giving the bagger audience, you want to tell your own side of the story. Him also want to come out to tell you, to talk, to lie, because definitely everything that he will come out to say will be lies. He will cook up lies. As it is now, he doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about your mental health, because it never came for you. It was because it was never real. His intention towards you was never real. He had a negative intention. He had an ulterior motive of getting married to you. He had a mission. He wanted to come and grab something and zoom away. That lady that died in the month of July, that the bagger of her husband got married in the month of August. Shebi it was between 1 month, between the month of July and the month of August, that he met the lady he got married to. Gosh. And it's even not this our social media people, all these online in-laws and the society that pushed Evans Okoro into the hands of this guy. Because I remember when you people used to drag her, when people used to throw her on social media, go and marry, go and marry, go and marry, go and marry. You are getting old. Go and marry. Some say that she's 40 years. I don't know if it is those people that gave birth to her. Even if she's up to 40 years, but I know that she's not up to 40 years. Now, I don't know, say suffer, they make person, they quick, they old. That lady suffered. There are people that look 10 years younger than their age, and there are people that look older than their age. So for her, she looks way older than her age because of responsibility. She's the first child, she's the one carrying her family responsibility. She's the light of the family. Somebody that started struggling, hustling at a very tender age. See, the same people now that are talking shit on our comment section that contributed to the reason why she got married to that guy. Full grow, full flesh man. A man that is not disabled. You do not have any disability. You are not sick. You are hale and hearty. You would rather prefer to be gallivanting, looking for supplier, looking for a woman that you dupe, instead of you to go and hustle like a man. That's why most women look older than their age. Because of what? They are carrying responsibility that is not theirs. That gold digger that is currently in the DM of some Nigeria girls now talking rubbish, telling their cock and bull story. The gold digger, according to the gist and report, his intention is this, just like what Chibuzo. Sorry guys that I'm laughing, but when, when I remember oh my god. When I, when I remember the gist, mm, it's funny and hey Chineke. No, this generation is a mess when it comes to the institution of marriage. They have turned it to something else. Man. So according to the gist, that gold digger that is based abroad, I wanted to dupe that girl. His intention, he told the girl owns two plots of land. She just doing well on an average level. She told the girl that the girl should go and show his elder brother a plot of land. But to his family, they would think that he is the owner of the land. He has written the script already because he knows definitely that sooner or later the girl is going to discover him for who he is. So if she had made that mistake of going to show his family a plot of land, the next thing he would do was to tell his brother to sell her land. Gold diggers. But the girl was smart enough because she had already started seeing the handwriting on the wall. Real men that I know, they are not interested in a woman's money. No real man is interested in a woman's money. Me, I have brothers. No real man is interested in a woman's money. What every responsible man does is that they will be the happiest person to know that their wives are financially independent, that their wives are financially okay. Let the woman just be doing her thing, making her money and all that. But that does not mean that they will not fold their hands, fold their legs, and expect the woman to come and carry out their primary responsibility. Is there any is there any reasonable woman who has a man that is up and doing, who has a responsible man, and she will not willingly support? Most money that women make, at the end of the day, who did they spend the money for? Their family. They put the money into their home. They use it to buy things for the family, use it to buy things for their children. But you see all this a fully for all these lazy men. If they if immediately they understand, they get to know that okay, their wife is making money, she's up and doing the next thing. Oh yeah, to fold their hand, fold their leg. Jackie, that one that wanted to drip that girl, the bagger that is abroad. It's like that one has a special cause because it's like a pattern where it comes from. It's like a pattern in his family that all the men in that family, all of them, do not know their left from their right. It is the women in the family that are carrying the manly responsibility in the family. All the men in the family do not know their left from their right, and the women be the breadwinner. That is why a woman that young girl that is not up to 40 years, his sister, his younger sister that's it's not up to 45. I think she should be like 40, 42. She's looking like a woman of 60 years because of what? Suffer. She has a husband who is not sick, who is healthy, with two legs and two hands. The man is not sick, but the man doesn't do anything. It is the lady that is hustling like a man to take care of 4 children, pay rent, pay school fees. She's not looking like a 60 years old woman at 40. Why the man is looking young and fresh? It's only just to be doing fine man, fine man, fine man. It's like it's a negative pattern which they need to go and deliver themselves. But are they even ready? It is the same rubbish that he wanted to do to that girl, but the girl borrowed leg. She said, God forbid. Where she's coming from, it is not so. She has never seen such rubbish in her entire life. Wetin do you as a man wey be say you go fold hand, fold leg? It's not her duty. Her own is if you bring 3, if you bring, let's say as a man you are able to bring 5, she will bring 2. Yours should be higher. She will add whatever you bring, she add to her own to it. You will take the lead. Ị ga nọ n'iru, ahead. She should look up. If you pay rent, pay children's school fees, she should be able to buy the children's what is it called, school bag, sandal, things like that. Add to whatever. Then during your low moments, when the chips are done, when life happens, of course she can sort out whatever she needs to sort out temporarily. Not because you observe that she can sort those things out, then it is not a yardstick for you to fold your hand, fold your leg. Like what do they call it in Hausa? I've forgotten the language that I've forgotten what they used to call it in Hausa. In a Hausa language. That one now, that guy that wanted to dupe the girl of her 2 plots of land. In his family, all the men in his family are all lazy. To even say that they are lazy is an understatement. It is the women in the family that are breadwinners. The younger sister, a young lady of 40 years. See, most of our Nigeria women, people like Ketensha Nuta, all those women that are in their 50. I think Ketensha should be 55 years. What the Buki writes, a lot of them, all those women, can't you see the way they look? Because of what? Healthy living. This lady at 40, she should be 40, 41. If you see the lady, suffer. Anyway, onyekwe chiekwe, according to in my dialect, onyekwe chiekwe. If you as a woman, you agree, make your husband carry in primary responsibility transfer to you. If you accept, your God go accept. Onyekwe chiekwe. If you it is because she started it, she accepted the rubbish, and it continued. Whatever you permit continues. Man wey get 2 hand, 2 leg, you are not handicapped, you are not sick, you cannot pay your children's school fees, you cannot foot bill. And that woman, if you see the lady, she's always upset. Every time she dey vex. If she see a beautiful lady like this, that time you make me say go enter that kind of family. Hey, way. Oh my God, you are a goner. You as a beautiful lady that is living your life jejely, you make mistake, go and enter that kind of family. Ash. She's always upset, always angry. Because of what? Frustration. Load. Load wey no be her own, na the man transfer give her, and she accepted the load. She will continue till Jesus come. If you have money, do not give any man an impression that is coming your way that you have money. You no get, you no get. Your money is for you. You will have to earn it. He will prove it. This one that this Chibuzo was was trying to manipulate Evans for her to change the document of her house to his name. You know, say submission na wetin he suppose in. He doesn't know that you as a man you earn submission via your action. It's not you don't demand for it. If you are doing the right thing, a woman naturally submit to you. Except there's something wrong with that woman. I know that there are stubborn women, there are those are exceptional cases. But if you are doing the right thing, play your part, do your own part first. The woman will naturally submit. You will earn it. Just marry a girl today, change your property, joint account, this one, that one. Ebe na juju, even if na juju, e no go work. Okay. So, Evan should not come out to tell. It's not necessary at all. She coming out to tell one side of the story will not do her any good. Rather, it's going to do her more damage than good. She shouldn't come out to tell one side of the story. She should just lie low, disconnect from the bagger totally. She has to block him, block all his social media handle. She has to disconnect from the guy. She will come over it. It's a phase. All right, guys. I think I'll call this live video. I think this is where I will end this live video. I'll try to come live. I'll try to come live tomorrow is what? Monday. I don't know if I'll come if I'll be live tomorrow. Alright guys. Please whenever you see this live video, help me share. Give it some thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not subscribed to this beautiful channel. I'm just with Chinny Star, your favorite girl. So whenever you come across this live video, if you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notification to get notified while I upload new videos. Alright guys, I will see you some other time. Bye. Bye guys. Bye. I wanna